Hey everybody, let's cook dinner. So today we're going to make Cajun sausage and shrimp Alfredo. So before we get started, let me just show you guys the ingredients. For your Alfredo sauce, we're going to have half and half, heavy cream, Parmesan cheese, and chicken bouillon cubes. For the pasta, we're going to use the spiral pasta. Y'all can see what it's called right here. I hate to pronounce something wrong, but I call it the spiral pasta. We got some beef smoked sausage. We got some shrimp, tricolor peppers, onions, and of course, all our seasonings. Let's get started, y'all. So I got our water boiling. I've put salt in it already, and while we're cutting up all of our sausages and peppers, we're gonna let that come to a boil. Okay, with the sausage, you could cut the sausage however you like. I'm just gonna show you guys how I'm gonna cut mine. So I'm basically gonna cut it in half like that, and I'm just gonna slice it like as such. As such. I'll take another one just to show you guys again. Cut it in half and just cut it. Cut it like such. Same thing for the pepper. Cut it however you like it. Show you how I cut mine. Cut down on the side. Take the pieces and cut them in half, and I'm gonna just basically square them. Cut them in small squares, basically. You don't want them too small. I don't want them too small. And I definitely don't want them too big. And this right here is a perfect size because I'm gonna use the green, the yellow, and the red. So we got the pasta going. I've added it in. Let that boil for about maybe 10 to 15 minutes. So while that pasta is cooking, let's go ahead and saute our sausage and shrimp. Sausage, shrimp, and peppers. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some olive oil. Gonna also add butter. Nice little piece of little knob. Nice little knob. Get that spread around the skillet. Ooh, that's hot. Shit. Alright, get that spread around the skillet. And actually, I'm gonna go ahead and pull the rest of that butter out because that's enough. I also have cut up some fresh garlic. That's about 4, I think maybe 5 cloves of fresh garlic. We're gonna go ahead and get that added to our skillet as well. Before we add the sausage and shrimp, I'm gonna go ahead. I want to saute this. Just saute the garlic just a little bit. I'm also gonna go ahead and add lemon. Add a lemon. There's actually 2. I just added. At this point, I'm adding two halves. Two or 4. I'm adding 2 or 4 with the lemon. Just for some of y'all that need me to be very precise on what I'm doing. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna add my sausage first. Add that sausage first. I got a non-stick skillet, so I do got my skillet kind of high because it is a non-stick skillet. So what we're gonna do is let that sausage get a nice, let that sausage cook just for a little while. Then we're gonna add the shrimp. So at this point, I have allowed the sausage to saute for about 5 to 6 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and let's add in the shrimp. I don't want all that water from the shrimp to go inside the skillet. So that's why you see, well, you probably can't see me, but I'm shaking some of that water off from the shrimp. Get that sauteed. Now at this point, we're gonna go ahead and season our shrimp and our sausage. We're gonna do some garlic powder. Let's do some onion powder. Sorry, y'all. Got it moving. Make sure y'all can see. Onion powder. Lemon pepper. Paprika. Total seasoning. Not too much of the total seasoning, just a little bit, because I think it's got a high salt content, and I may stop using it and go back to my complete seasoning. You got a total seasoning, you got a complete seasoning. I got some Old Bay. This is actually lemon and herb Old Bay. And be careful with that Old Bay as well. It has a high salt content in it. And let's get it all mixed on together. And now that I have the shrimp in here, I'm gonna go ahead and add another slice of the lemon. I'm using the shifter to catch so that the seeds don't go inside the meat. You don't want your lemons to fall. You don't want to be trying to dig in no hot pot to get the lemon seeds out. Excuse me, y'all, if I'm a little tongue-tied. It happens. It be like that sometimes. Just excuse me. Don't judge me. Bear with me. That's all. Bear with me. So go ahead. We're going to get this sauteed up. As y'all can see, the shrimp is turning a nice little pink. So I'm going to go ahead and get the the peppers and the onions added in. Okay, once them shrimp is nice and pink, before they get well done, we're going to go ahead and add the sausages in, because you do not want no overcooked shrimp. They be gummy and chewy and stuff. So before they got well done, went on ahead and added our peppers and our onions. I'm also going to add just a pinch of brown sugar because of the peppers. I just like brown sugar on my peppers. That's just on my light. You can do it as well. So we're going to get that on, get this sauteed, get them peppers, mix it to that shrimp, them sausages and all that seasoning. Make sure y'all can see it. My bad, I dropped y'all, but I'm back. Like I said, get everything mixed up. Get them seasonings mixed into them peppers, get the sausage, get everything mixed up. And what we're gonna do is I'm actually gonna go ahead and turn this off, because I'm gonna keep my peppers nice and crispy. I don't want them to get overly cooked, and I don't want them to be soft. So y'all see that? Boom. Let's go ahead and make our Alfredo sauce at this point. Okay, I've drained my pasta, and in that same pot, we're gonna go ahead and make our sauce. So here I have half and half. I'm gonna use half of this carton. I'm gonna use half of it. You can basically feel when you done reached about a half. Next, we got the heavy whipping cream. We're gonna also use about half of that. I wanna make sure y'all can see. We're gonna use about half of that. Nope, I lied. I'm using the whole thing of heavy cream. Go ahead and use the whole thing, because I got a lot of pasta. I got a lot of the sausage and shrimp mix. And we actually gonna eat this tonight and tomorrow. So I'm gonna make a nice amount of sauce. Also to our sauce, I'm gonna go ahead and add 2 cubes of the chicken bouillon. Let's go ahead and add some garlic seasoning. A taste of the total seasoning. Parsley flakes. Cajun seasoning. Let's get everything whisked together. All my seasons, my bouillon cubes. Get everything mixed together. I'm going to bring this to the boil. Bring it to a boil, and then I'm going to go ahead and add my Parmesan cheese. Alright, y'all. See, we got a nice boil going. It's hot enough for us to go ahead and add our Parmesan cheese. Now, what I want, when y'all doing this, I want y'all to please be very careful when adding the cheese, because what you don't want to do is make the sauce too thick. For one, you want to make sure that the sauce is creamy so that you can add, so once you add the pasta is not soaking up all of the sauce. You do not want no dry pasta. And that pasta would definitely dry up the sauce. So, let me kind of show y'all. I already used about half of the bottle. Let's take a spoon. It's still kind of thin. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to add more. Make sure you whisk and get that cheese mixed and melted into that into that milk sauce. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys the truth. Also, what we did was we used the full thing of heavy cream. I went back and used the whole thing of half and half. So at this point, I'm probably gonna end up using the whole thing of Parmesan cheese. I'm gonna go ahead and add just a little bit more. It's really nothing in there, as you can see. There's nothing in there. I almost didn't use the whole thing, and really, this is fine enough for me. Even though it's just a little bit left, this consistency is fine. And I'm gonna show y'all why. Cause once we add our shrimp and sausages along with the pasta, we want to leave room. We want to go ahead and leave room. So even though yes, it's still thin, I want to leave room. Now once I add my pasta and I see it may be too thin, then I can just add more cheese. But I want to leave room for my pasta, and for my pasta not to soak up all of the Alfredo sauce. All right, I want to go ahead. I'm going to add the sausages and shrimp at this point. I want all of that good juices, all that olive oil, all that butter, all that seasoning. I want all of that in my sauce. All of that yum yum in that sauce. Now this is two boxes of pasta. I don't believe I'm going to pour all of this pasta inside of our sauce, but we shall see. So let's go ahead and get it mixed in there. And be careful. I still got room to keep putting pasta, so I'm going to keep going. I still got room. Let's see what we're working with now. Let's see. Believe it or not, you let this sit. You understand that eventually this is going to sit. And while it's sitting, your pasta is doing nothing but soaking up all of that sauce. It's going to soak it up. It ain't doing nothing but soaking it up. So with that being said, I'm not adding any more pasta. I had a little bit left. I'm not even adding that. We're going to stick to this right here. That is fine. We're going to stick to it. I'm going to stop right there. Now we're ready to plate. sauce. Make sure y'all get them peppers, get some shrimp, get some sausages on there. We're gonna garnish it. We're gonna go ahead and garnish it with some Parmesan cheese. A little Zenarez blackening seasoning. Some parsley for color. Grab you some garlic bread and a glass of wine. And guess what? We good to go. You got you a nice little dinner. Look at that. The lighting is so bad. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm dropping. I got to do better with my lighting. But y'all get the point. Y'all see where I'm coming from. Got you a nice meal. A nice cup of wine. That's some Cooper's Hawk to be exact. Good eatings, people.